bottle sits upon the desk, a shape that is dark and grotesque. I unscrew the cap of plastic black. There is no way of turning back. The liquid waits, deep and still, bending to the writer's will. Darker than the moonless night, ready to stain the paper white. It flows from the pen onto the page, releasing the thought from its cage. A river of words, a stream of thought, battles that are silently fought. It tries to a permanent stain, a record of joy and a record of pain. Be careful not to spill a drop. Once it begins, it cannot stop. Fluid shadow, liquid cold, pouring from the creative soul, marking the surface, making it real. This is exactly how I feel. Black ink, flowing free, writing down the history, staining the finger, staining the mind, leaving the empty world behind. Words are forming in the jet, a story that I won't forget. Black ink. It captures the ghost in a line, turning the water into wine. A chemistry of dye and gum, where the silent voices come. I watch it glisten, wet and sheen, the darkest color I've ever seen, before it dries and sets in place, leaving a permanent trace. Black ink, flowing wouldn't beam and fall back into the blackest dream. Safe and secure in the upside down, the secret king of the sleeping town. Sleeping bad, hanging in the gloom, living inside the tower room. Wake up, the day is dead, the sky is turning a darker red. Fly through the mist, fly through the fog, while the world sleeps like a heavy log. Sleeping bad. Sits upon the shelf, a secret kept unto itself. The glass is cut in crystal lines, a relic of the ancient times. The liquid is amber, dark and thick, turning the air heavy and sick. I remove the stopper made of glass and let the silent seconds pass. Roses dead and dry, rising up into the sky. A hint of musk, a hint of dust, a memory of love and lust. It smells like an old and empty room, it smells like flowers on a tomb. The alcohol has turned to sweet, sweeping me off my steady feet. Invisible ghosts floating in air, caught in the fabric and the hair. A time machine in a bottle small, answering the memory's call. The antique perfume, fade away, bring back the ghost of yesterday. Essence of a withered bloom, filling up the quiet room. Breathe it in, deep and slow, where the forgotten gardens grow. The antique perfume. to fade, like a promise that was made, returning to the jar of glass, waiting for the time to pass. The antique perfume fade away, bring back the ghost of yesterday, essence of a withered bloom, filling up the quiet room. Breathe it in deep and slow, where the forgotten gardens grow. The antique perfume. The antique perfume. Feather on the forest floor, dropped by a raven in the days of yore. I cut the tip with a silver knife, giving the object a brand new life. The shaft is black, the barbs are sleek, a tool for the strong and a voice for the weak. I dip it deep in the bottle of ink before I even have time to think. Scratches the surface of the parchment page, releasing the thoughts from their silent cage. The liquid flows in a river of black. There is no pausing, there is no turning back. A poem of shadow, a letter of night, written by candle and flickering light. The feather trembles within my grip as the words begin to slide and slip. Bird of the darkness, lend me your wing. Help me to say the impossible thing. Staining my fingers, staining the wood, doing the work that a poet should. The black quill, dancing on the white, creating a contrast heavy and bright. From the sky to the desk, from the air to the hand, writing the laws of the shadowland. Ink and feather, paper and bone, creating a world that is all my own. The black quill. Continues to grow and grow. The feather is part of my finger now, fulfilling a silent and literary vow. When the sun comes up, I will put it away and hide from the light of the ordinary day. The black quill, dancing on the white, creating a contrast heavy and bright. From the sky to the desk, from the air to the hand, writing the laws of the shadowland. Ink and feather, paper and bone, creating a world that is all my own. The black quill. corner of the room, a giant sleeping in the gloom. The keys are ivory, the keys are wood. Standing where the maestro stood, 88 soldiers in a row, waiting for the music to flow. I lift the cover, the dust flies high, dancing in the gray and the cloudy sky. The strings are rusted, the felt is warm, a melody waiting to be born. I press a key, a single note, coming from the iron throat. It echoes in the empty hall, bouncing off the plaster wall. Silent for 100 years, absorbing all the falling tears. A monument of wire and frame, playing a forgotten game. Play the grand piano loud and deep, waking the house from its long sleep. Black and white and dark and light, singing to the middle of the night. A symphony of dust and time, a beautiful and a broken rhyme. The grand piano. The pedal creaks beneath my shoe, a sound that is honest and is true. I play a song from a different age, turning the heavy yellow page. The ghosts are listening on the stair, feeling the cold and the stagnant air. For just a moment the life returns, while the candles slowly burn. Play the grand piano loud and deep, waking the house from its long sleep. Black and white and dark and light, singing to the middle of the night. A symphony of dust and time, a beautiful and a broken rhyme. The grand piano.
marks the line upon the ground where the silence can be found. Forged in fire, painted black to keep the wandering people back. The spikes are sharp against the sky, watching the clouds go floating by. A row of soldiers stiff and tall, guarding the shadow and the wall.
Like blood upon a coat of mail. The ivy tries to soften the blow, but the iron is hard, as we all know. It separates the street from the grave, the coward from the sleeping brave. I run my hand along the bar, feeling the cold and the metal scar. Do not climb, do not intrude upon this quiet solitude. A boundary set in solid steel, making the separation real. The iron fence standing guard around the silent holy yard, keeping the world of noise away at the ending of the day. Barriers made of heavy ore. Don't open the gate anymore. The iron fence. I stand outside and look within, where the mysteries begin. It frames a view of stone and tree, a picture of eternity. Stronger than wood, stronger than glass, watching the generations pass. A skeleton of man-made bone, protecting the moss and the stone. The iron fence standing guard around the silent holy
metal that makes the warm skin shiver. It rests against the beating of my heart. We are never, ever apart. The surface is polished, smooth and bright, reflecting the beam of the candlelight. A tiny hinge and a tiny clasp, holding the past in a metal grasp. Inside the oval, hidden from view, is a faded picture of only you. Black and white and small and grain, a secret joy and a secret pain. I open it up when I am alone, sitting upon my bedroom throne. I look at your eyes, I look at your face, locked in this small and silver space. Nobody knows what lies inside, the place where the memories reside. Close to the pulse, close to the breath, defying the distance and defying death. The silver locket, snapshot tight, keeping the secret from the light. A portable shrine, a wearable tomb, dispelling the edges of the gloom. Click it open, click it close, the most beautiful thing I have, suppose. Oh, the silver locket. The metal warms up against my skin, letting the magic truly begin. It is a heavy weight to bear, but I wouldn't want it anywhere else but here upon my chest, putting the lonely mind to rest. The silver locket, snapshot tight, keeping the secret from the light. A portable shrine, a wearable tomb, dispelling the edges of the gloom. Click it open, click it close, the most beautiful thing I have, suppose. Oh, the silver locket. The silver face is white, the hands are black. There is no way of going back. Inside the shell, the gears go round, making a soft and clicking sound. A tiny heart of brass and spring, a quiet and mechanical thing, measuring moments, measuring breath, counting the seconds until death. When the key, tied in the coil, the result of a craftsman's toil. Snap it shut, hide the face, time is running in a race. The silver pocket watch ticking slow, where the hours and the minutes go, held in the palm of a cold hand, ruler of this temporary land. Click and turn, round and round, buried in the pocket, safe and sound. The silver pocket watch. The glasses scratch, the silver worn from the day that I was born. It belonged to a father's dad, the only treasure that he had. One day the spring will finally break, and silence will trail in its wake. But until then, I check the time and listen to the rhythm rhyme. The silver pocket watch ticking slow, where the hours and the minutes go, held in the palm of a cold hand, ruler of this temporary land. Click and turn, round and round, buried in the pocket, safe and sound. The silver pocket watch.
legs on the wooden floor. The fabric is crushed to deep crimson red, like a memory of the words we said. The arms are worn where the hands used to be, a silent witness to history. It holds a shape that is not its own, a throne that is standing all alone. I walk The dust is settling on the seat in the cold house with no central heat. It looks like it's waiting for you to return. A lesson in patience I have to learn. The buttons are deep, the back is high, underneath the painted ceiling sky. An empty space, a physical void, the comfort that we once enjoyed. Furniture holding a ghost inside with nowhere left for the grief to hide. The velvet chair, empty and still, bending to the silence and will, preserving the imprint of a frame, waiting to hear a whispered name. Soft to the touch, heavy with time, the subject of a lonely rhyme. The velvet chair. Evidence of the time we spent, a shadow sitting in the gloom, filling up the empty room. But it is just a trick of light, playing games in the middle of the night. The chair remains royal and grand in this forgotten and quiet land. The velvet chair, empty and still, bending to the silence and will, preserving the imprint of a frame, waiting to hear a whispered name. Soft to the touch, heavy with time, the subject of a lonely rhyme. The velvet chair. Stranger on the street
so fast, making the magic moment last. I dance with shadows, I dance with light, disappearing in the white. When morning comes, I'll take it off and listen to the people scoff. But for tonight, I am the guys with the secret in my eyes. Behind the velvet mask, I see a world of dark and mystery. Hide the truth and show the art, protecting the beating human heart. Identity is left behind in the corners of the mind, the velvet mask.
Place it on the table bare, a single flame in the heavy air. The wick is black, the wax is white, fighting the shadows of the night. It stands so tall, it stands so straight, accepting its burning and melting fate. A halo forms around the spark, pushing away the enclosing dark. The heat is rising soft and slow, creating a warm and a yellow glow. The wax begins to pool and spill, running down like a tears on a hill. It hardens on the candlestick. The atmosphere is quiet and thick, measuring time in a liquid way at the end of a long and a weary day. Dancing with the drive, dancing with the breath, a slow and beautiful radiant death. Smaller and smaller inch by inch, without a sound and without a flash. The wax candle burning down, the quietest light in this lonely town, melting away the hours of gloom in the corner of the silent room. A sacrifice of fire and foam, keeping the memories safe and warm. The wax candle. Watch the smoke begin to rise, reflecting in my tired eyes. The shape is changing, soft and strange. Nothing is permanent, all things change. It leaves a puddle on the plate, a final seal of a silent fate. The wick drowns in the pool of white, giving the victory to the night. The wax candle, the wax candle burning down, the quietest light in this lonely town, melting away the hours of gloom in the corner of the silent room. A sacrifice of fire and form, keeping the memory safe and warm. The wax candle. preservation can begin. It captures the moment of the change, beautiful, quiet, and wonderfully strange. A souvenir of the dying year, which I will always hold so dear. The withered leaf, distinct and brown, wearing a dry and a rustic crown, dancing in circles in the cold wind, where the summer ends and the dark begins. Beautiful death, crisp and light, fading into the autumn night. The withered leaf.
The bottle sits upon the desk, a shape that is dark and grotesque. I unscrew the cap of plastic black. There is no way of turning back. The liquid waits, deep and still, bending to the writer's will. Darker than the moonless night, ready to stain the paper white. It flows from the pen onto the page, releasing the thought from its cage. A river of words, a stream of thought, battles that are silently fought. It dries to a permanent stain, a record of joy and a record of pain. Be careful not to spill a drop. Once it begins, it cannot stop. Fluid shadow, liquid cold, pouring from the creative soul, marking the surface, making it real. This is exactly how I feel. Black ink, flowing free, writing down the history, staining the finger, staining the mind, leaving the empty world behind. Words are forming in the jet, a story that I won't forget. Black ink. It captures the ghost in